Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. A ussd, unstructured supplementary service data, API allows communication between a mobile device and an application server. It is widely used for services like mobile banking, balance inquiries, and various interactive services. In this tutorial, we'll cover the basics of implementing a ussd API in Java. Prerequisites. 1. Java Development Kit, JDK, ensure you have JDK installed on your machine. 2. IDE, an integrated development environment, IDE, like intellij IDEA or Eclipse. 3. Web server, a web server like Apache, Tomcat or Jetty to host your application. 4. ussd gateway, access to a ussd gateway service provider, like Africa's Talking, Twilio, etc. Step-by-step tutorial. Step 1, set up your environment. 1. Create a new Java project in your IDE. 2. Add necessary libraries for web development, servlet API, etc. If you are using Maven, you can include dependencies in your pom.xml. Step 2, create a servlet to handle ussd requests. Create a new class that extends httpservlet. This servlet will handle incoming ussd requests. Step 3, configure web.xml. You need to configure your servlet in the web.xml file. Step 4, deploy your application. 1. Package your application as a WAR file. 2. Deploy it to your web server, Tomcat, Jetty, etc. Step 5, testing the ussd API. You need to set up your ussd gateway to point to your servlet endpoint. For example, if your server is running on http://example.com/ust, configure your ussd gateway to send requests to this URL. Example ussd flow. 1. A user dials the ussd code associated with your service. 2. The gateway sends a request to your servlet with parameters like session ID, service code, phone number, and text. 3. Your servlet processes the request and responds with the appropriate message. Conclusion. You now have a basic ussd API implemented in Java. You can expand the process UST request method to include more complex interactions, such as querying a database, sending SMS, or integrating with other APIs. Additional considerations. Error handling. Implement error handling to manage exceptions and provide helpful responses. Persistence. Use a database to store sessions or user data if needed. Security. Secure the endpoint and validate incoming requests to ensure they are from your ussd gateway. This example provides a foundation to build upon for more complex ussd applications. Happy coding!